Okay, welcome to the Edlow Podcast. If you haven't already, you should subscribe because I'm told that I'm supposed to tell people to subscribe all the time. And that's what I did. Today is a special one. I just realized that this would be my 25th interview. And so for my 25th interview, I wanted to do something special. And I racked my brain and I came up with the idea of there's nobody more special than my kids. Family's everything to me. And so today, welcome Lincoln Edlow. Hello, Lincoln.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing?
Good.
You excited to be on the Edlow Podcast?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, you've been saying how you want to be a YouTube star. Well, here you are. This will be on YouTube. It'll be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere else that I could figure out to put podcasts. So you're going to be internet famous after this. All right. Good stuff. Well, let's start. Let's ask me some questions. So how old are you, Lincoln?
I am 9 years old, turning 10 in June.
June? What's your birthday?
June 9th, 2013.
2013, June 9th. I remember that day pretty well. You were a big baby. And you're the smallest kid. What's up with that?
I'm the youngest.
Well, that would make sense, huh? Yeah. So no, but it's funny because you've been kind of small. You haven't quite gone through your growth spurt yet, but you're getting bigger every day. And I'm sure when you get to be 12, 13, you're going to be just as big as your brother, and you're going to start beating up on him. So you're getting ready for that day?
Yep.
All right. Stretching out. You feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Well, let's talk about you. So, Lincoln, there's a couple of things that I notice that you seem to be pretty passionate about. One, you're very passionate about video gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would.
And what is your favorite what's your favorite video game console?
Ooh, that's hard. Has to be the Xbox or the PS5. I would probably go with the PS5 for the graphics.
You like the PS5 better?
Mm-hmm.
And what right now would be your top 3 favorite video games?
Number 1, Apex Legends. The other ones are hard.
We only ask the hard questions here, Lincoln, on the Edlow Podcast.
I don't really play any other games. I just really play that.
Well, I've seen you play some other games. You play Fortnite. You play Minecraft at times, right?
Yeah. Ooh, wait. Second might be Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. That feels like one that I should probably look at to make sure it's appropriate. So you like that one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You also like the basketball game, right?
Yep,
You like
NBA 2K23.
That's right. And you like the wrestling one, WWE 2K. Is it 22 or 23? I can't remember which one we have.
Yeah, neither can I.
You like that one too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. So what do you like about Apex Legends? Why is that such a popular game with you?
Because you can have really good movement. It's like no other game. It has really good graphics. It's realistic, and it's just satisfying to play.
What's satisfying about it?
Because every single gun has a different sound, and when you just get if you shoot a person and you just destroy them and kill them, it's really satisfying to see all those numbers just sprout up.
Well, that's good. You mean the numbers, like the number of
damage you do?
Ah, okay. And this is a game that you play online, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have a team when you do it?
Yes, it's a team of 3, you and 2 other people.
Okay. And I noticed I got you a headset, so you sit there and you play on the headset sometimes, and you can talk to other players.
Yep. I met some people, and I just play video games with them because it makes it easier if you know them and you've played with them before.
Oh, good. And so you guys play games and you kind of have a team together and you go out and you fight other teams.
Yep.
Are these tournaments set up at a specific time, or just whenever you guys are all online, you guys play together?
Well, they're not tournaments. They're just games. When we're both online, we don't think of a time. When we're just both online at the same time, we just hop on together and start playing.
Okay. And who's your favorite player to play with?
It has to be the character Wraith because she has really good. She's a really good movement character. She's a really fun character to play, and I have the most skins on her. So.
Oh, okay. So what's a skin?
A skin, it's something that makes the character look different and cooler.
Oh, okay. And so that where all this money that I give you for your game goes to, buying new skins?
Yep.
Okay. Well, okay. So let me tell you, there's a bunch of parents that listen to this, and I bet their kids like Apex Legends. They play it all the time. What do you think a parent needs to know about why their kids really like playing Apex Legends?
Honestly, I don't really know. I just would say, it is a little bloody. So just make sure your kids are fine with blood.
And make sure your parents are fine with their kids.
Yes.
Playing blood games.
Mm-hmm.
You're making me out to be a real good dad. You know that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Apex Legends. You also are a big fan of well, okay, hold on. We have some other video game consoles, right? Like, so we have the arcade cabinet. We got that when we moved in here, and I set that up, and there's about 600 games on that.
No, 3,000.
3,000. See, that's yeah, because 600 wouldn't be enough. So with 3,000 games on the game cabinet, the arcade cabinet that we've had for a few years, tell me what would be the favorite games you have on that?
Right now, if I feel like I have just a top two, it's either The Simpsons or Capcom Sports. Because Simpsons is just a really good show and it's a really fun game. Capcom Sports has 3 games in one: basketball, soccer, and tennis. They're all really fun. I'm undefeated in all of them.
Oh,
so.
Oh yeah, well that's because you haven't played me in those. So.
I
forever. Yeah.
Can you say that again?
Yeah. Did you miss me? Is that what you said? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just breaking it for a sec.
I was about your age when that game came out, and I used to go back in the day. That game was in arcades, and we would go down there and we pay a quarter to play it. And every time you died, you had to put another quarter in there. And I don't know how many dollars I spent of grandma and grandpa's money playing that game because it was one of my favorites. The other one I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. That was another.
That's fun.
That we have that on that cabinet too, right?
That's top 5.
Yeah, that's a top 5 for you. And then, of course, Mortal Kombat, because I also admittedly love blood games. So. Yeah, so we liked Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter. You play Street Fighter on that one too,
Yep.
Right?
And I destroy Austin all the time.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Will he admit that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who's your favorite Street Fighter character?
I don't know. Probably Ryu, the main character.
Oh, okay. You like Ryu, huh? That's a good one. And then we also have the Nintendo Classic. What's your favorite game on the Nintendo Classic?
It's been a while since I've used it because the TV down there is broken. So it's maybe boxing, the boxing one.
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah. Oh, or maybe Zelda because we have Zelda on there.
That's true. What Mike Tyson's Punch Out is actually my favorite game of all time.
Hmm.
Of all time. Yeah. So, okay, so tell me, you have a Nintendo Switch too, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Nintendo Switch game?
Probably the Pokemon games.
Why the Pokemon games? Everybody seems to like those Pokemon games. I've never understood it. Even your Uncle Zach, when we were kids, he just loved that Pokemon, and I didn't get it. What is it about Pokemon that you like?
Um, they're really cool creatures, and it's fun to just battle with other people like friends. Because
Mm,
last time I had my friend Clyde over, we played our Pokemon X together, and we battled each other. So
mm,
just really cool.
okay. What's your favorite kind of Pokemon?
Um, Probably Rayquaza, Darkrai, or Greninja.
Oh, okay. I don't know what any of that is you just said, but why are those cool?
They're really cool. They look really cool. They're really strong, and they're just all fun to use.
Okay. Okay. So you don't like using Pikachu? That's the one I know.
No, because he isn't the best Pokemon to use.
Oh, really? Why not?
Because there's just a bunch of things that counter him. He's an electric type, so electric types have many things that are good against it, and it's just not that good of a type. And it's not good against many types. Only like 3 types is good against.
Well, what types are the ones that you like?
What types? Probably the number one is dragon type and ghost type.
Okay. And what does that mean? They turn into dragons and eat the other Pokemon?
Well, no, dragon. Well, the types are like what they're good against means what they're good against, what kind of moves they use, and who they're weak against.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So we've talked about Pokemon. What other games do you really like? If there was somebody out there and they're like, you know what, I'm looking for a really fun game to play that's not super bloody. That's one that's just like kind of fun to play for kids. What would be the game you would recommend?
I was gonna say Arc, but it's bloody.
Mm, yeah,
Um,
you're into the blood games. I don't know if I should be nervous about that.
but other than, I just feel like a well-rounded game to get is Zelda.
Oh, okay. Which Zelda do you like? Which is the one that you play? Is it the Ocarina of Time one?
No, I've actually never played that. The only one I've only played like a couple of the ones on the Nintendo Classic
Hmm.
and Breath of the Wild. Hopefully for my birthday, I'm gonna get the next one coming out because it comes out in June.
Well, let's hope. So
Mhm.
you told me earlier today, or actually a couple days ago, you were like, "There's 3 games that I want for my birthday." What are the 3 games? So you told me Zelda, the new Zelda. What's the other 2?
Um, Hogwarts Legacy and Arc 2.
Hogwarts Legacy. So that's connected to Harry Potter.
Yes.
You a big Harry Potter fan?
Yes.
Have you seen all the movies?
Yes.
I don't get it. You and your sisters are all into that Harry Potter stuff, and I just don't understand it.
It's just really cool. The magic is cool. It's just a really cool show to watch.
Hmm. I see. Well, and you've seen all the movies?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's fun. So let's talk about movies. What would be your favorite movie? Is it Harry Potter or something different?
Um, a little while ago, it was Jurassic Park or Star Wars, because Star Wars was like the first shooting movie I saw, because you showed it to me when I was like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Again,
Um,
Father of the Year right here. Anyway.
uh-huh.
Okay.
But I don't know,
Hmm.
honestly.
You seem to be a big Jurassic Park fan.
Uh-huh.
You like that one. You were a big fan of all the Jurassic Worlds. You were really into those. Yeah. And I know your favorite movie of all.
You're breaking up. Mm.
Yeah.
You're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we're back.
Yep.
All right. So, I was going to ask you, your favorite show is Rocky, right? Favorite movie of all time?
No.
No. Okay. Well, that's terrible. Well, okay. So, what other movies? If there was a kid that is your age and he's like, I really want to see a really good movie, Lincoln, what would you recommend? What's the movie that you would recommend? First thing they got to see.
Are you talking about like a kid one?
Yeah, a kid movie.
If they're allowed to watch an Avengers movie, probably an Avengers movie.
Oh, what's your favorite Avengers movie?
Endgame or Iron Man.
Oh, okay. Endgame, yeah. That's one of my favorites too. Did you cry when Iron Man died?
No.
I may have. Anyway, so, okay. We talked about movies. What about TV shows? What's your favorite TV shows?
I probably just like watch YouTube most of the time.
Yeah, you tell me about that. Why is it that your generation seems to like to watch other people play video games on YouTube?
Well, I don't know. It's just fun to watch and cool.
Anything else what makes it cool?
Well, it's just fun to see someone play that what you're playing, what you're able to play, and seeing what they do in it. So maybe you can, if like they're doing a challenge in a video game, maybe you could try that challenge too. And they just make it look easy.
So
they're really good.
So when I was your age, Lincoln, we didn't have YouTube. In fact, when I was your age, we didn't even have internet. That's how old I am. And when we had video games, they had little books that they could come out with called strategy guides. And then we read the strategy guide and it would tell us how to get past parts that are really hard. Is that kind of what it's like? Like, do you look for YouTube videos to show you how to get past hard parts in a game? Okay. Does that work for you pretty good?
It did when I'm playing like campaign games, because normally in campaigns, the first or like story mode games, I honestly just don't read what they're saying. So
what's a campaign game?
What?
What's a campaign game?
Something with like a story mode that you try to go through.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's like, just going on by yourself without like any friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So another thing I know you're big into is you're a big basketball player.
Yes.
What position do you like to play?
Normally point guard or shooting guard.
Okay. And how's your shot?
It's pretty good. I mean, I can shoot threes.
Yeah, but can you make them?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yeah? Out of 10 shots, how many do you think you make?
1.
Okay. So you're a 10% three-point shooter, huh?
Yeah. Because sometimes I just need a running start. Sometimes I just shoot and I make it.
Yeah. How are your free throws?
Free throws, they're pretty good.
How many out of 10 do you make?
6.
6? 60% free throw shooter?
6 or 7.
I think those numbers are exaggerated a bit.
No.
So tell me then, what could you do to improve your basketball game? What do you think is a weakness you have?
A weakness I have is honestly just trying to be like going under their legs, just being fancy, because sometimes when NBA players do it, they lose the ball and they get a turnover, and that turnover is the reason why they lose the game. So it's kind of like a personal enemy of mine, because it could cost you the game if you do.
So you mean the weakness you have is that you don't want to be fancy?
Yeah, because it can mess you up and it can make you lose the game.
Well, that's not necessarily a weakness because it means that you're smart. You make smart passes. You don't try to do anything fancy and look cool. You try to just win the game. Right?
Yep.
So what's your favorite basketball team?
Kings.
Yeah. And who's your favorite player on the Kings?
Favorite player? Davion Mitchell.
Why do you like Davion Mitchell so much?
Well, first of all, he's a really good defender. He's pretty good at shooting. And if you combine De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis, you get Mitchell because 5 + 10 = 15. And that's Mitchell's number.
You're talking about their numbers. Interesting. Yeah, Davion Mitchell's quite the defender. He could do a little bit better on the offensive end, but as far as defense, he's the best they've got, and he's only in his second year. You like defense?
Yeah, normally I'm just like aggressive on offense, but this last basketball year I just try going on with trying more defense and see how good I can get on that.
And how did you think you did?
I thought I did pretty well.
Yeah, you did all right. You did pretty good. You were able to stay in front of your man. You were able to keep your defensive slides. Seems like you had just a really good basketball coach that was teaching you how to do all that stuff, right?
It was you.
So all right. So who else do you like other than the Kings? What do you think about this season? Who do you think is going to take it?
I feel like the Celtics. But I thought the Nets might have gotten the other conference, but since they just traded KD and Kyrie, it's over for them.
Yeah, that's a rough trade, huh? What do you think about that? KD and Kyrie moving from the Eastern Conference to the Western Conference.
I mean, I like the trade, but it's just going to make it harder for our team.
Yeah. Which trade did you like better? Which team do you think has a better chance?
The Mavs.
Yeah? You think the Mavs are going to do better than the Suns?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because Chris Paul keeps on getting injured. Devin Booker plays like 5 minutes a game right now because he's still kind of injured. Chris Paul has choked on a 3-0 lead before, and then they lost. So people were saying like Chris Paul's a curse.
He's a curse? Oh man, yeah. I don't know. He's one of the best point guards of all time, quite frankly. I mean, he's just, he's like 170.
Yeah, but he's been getting injured a lot in the same place over and over again. And
you mean in the same body part?
Yeah.
Where's he getting hurt? Is it like his leg or his ankle?
No, it's his hand.
Oh, his hands keep giving him problems.
Because a couple years ago he broke his hand. Last year he sprained his wrist. On the first or second game of the season, he really hurt his hand, and he was wearing a wrap on it, and he couldn't shoot with it.
It's on his dominant hand, on his right?
Yeah.
Ooh, well, that's rough. What do you think about DeAndre Ayton, though?
I think he's pretty good, but I just think if the Suns are able to pull it out over the Mavs, I think it's going to be because of KD.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player, isn't he?
Yeah. You've
seen him play live. So.
Yes, a couple years ago when he was on the Warriors.
Yeah, pretty impressive, huh? Mm-hmm. Who's your favorite player to watch play that's not a King? You've been to a bunch of Kings games. Who's been your favorite player to watch?
Oh, that's hard. Right now I feel like it's like maybe Giannis, Curry, or LaMelo. They're all really good.
Yeah, you like all of them. What do you like about watching Giannis play?
He's really good. He's able to get up to the basket, score, get and ones, but he's not that good of a 3-point shooter. But he can put on a show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, that's cool. Who's your favorite player of all time?
All time?
Yeah.
It's up there with Michael Jordan, Davion Mitchell, and De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you like Michael Jordan so much?
He's the best player of all time. He's really cool. And yeah.
Well, cool. Well, cool. So you are turning 10 soon. You're going to be a decade old.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting up there. So what do you think? What does the next decade hold for Lincoln? What some goals you have for the next decade?
A goal of mine is to do well in school, because I'm gonna start getting into, like, in the next decade I'm gonna start getting into, like, college too. Like, near the end, I'm gonna get into college. I'm gonna go on my mission. And yeah, another one of my goals is just doing well on my mission.
Yeah. If you could go anywhere in the world on your mission, where would you want to go?
Chicago.
Yeah? Why would you want to go to Chicago?
Chicago or Texas?
Oh, interesting. Why Chicago?
Chicago because it's one of my favorite places in the world. Because Navy Pier, the Bulls, one of my favorite teams. And it's just really fun there.
Yeah, that neighbors my mission. I went to Indiana. So yeah. So yeah, you've been to Chicago. Tell us about that trip.
We went to Chicago for a Cubs game and AEW Rampage. We saw CM Punk return, and the Cubs lost. That was bad.
Yeah, but we got to see Wrigley Field, right? The oldest field in the Major League Baseball, huh? Yeah. What was your favorite part of that trip?
AEW.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty cool moment when CM Punk came back. It's too bad that he's not wrestling anymore there, huh?
But I feel like the WWE is gonna try and get him back.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he'd want to go back there?
I don't know.
Would you like to see him back in the WWE?
Yes, I'd like to see him somewhere wrestling.
Yeah. Who would you like to like? What's your dream match for CM Punk if he were to go to WWE?
Ooh, honestly, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Ooh, that would be good. Considering that CM Punk brought in the Shield, that'd have been a pretty good.
He did.
Yeah. So the way the Shield came along was CM Punk was wrestling Ryback. I don't know if you remember Ryback. He might have been.
I think I do.
And Ryback almost beat CM Punk when he was champion, and then Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, who's now John Moxley, and Roman Reigns all came in and interfered and put Ryback through a table, and then that was how CM Punk ended up beating Ryback, and then the Shield was formed from there. So, and originally CM Punk wanted to have, and he didn't want Roman Reigns in there. He wanted what's his name, Chris Hero, who was in NXT for a while, but they were higher on Roman Reigns, so they said we give you Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, but we want Roman Reigns to come with him. And he said, okay, that's fine. And then they brought him in. So yeah, pretty big. So that would be a fun one. So, and yeah. All right. What are you, what match are you most excited to see in WWE coming up?
The main event, the men's main event, Roman Reigns versus, what's his name?
Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes. It's going to be a good match.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Cool. Well, okay. So what other goals do you have? So you want to go on a mission to Chicago or Texas. Okay, you're going to do that. And then what about college? Where do you want to go to college?
BYU.
Yeah? You want to go to BYU, huh? Do you want to? Well, I would love that. I would love if you'd go to BYU because it's cheap.
I would either want to go to BYU, Utah, or BYU, Hawaii.
Oh, BYU, Hawaii would be nice too, huh?
Then you guys would come visit me in Hawaii.
There you go. Yeah. So, okay. So you want to go on a mission? You want to go to college? What do you want to do for a job when you grow up?
NBA player or YouTuber.
Okay.
Or professional Apex player.
Okay. All right. So you're going to keep playing basketball then?
Yes.
And this is your first forte into YouTube. So here you go. I'm going to get the exclusive. So when you become a fancy YouTuber, I'm going to be like, I have Lincoln when he first debuted. I have the video right here. How does that feel? You going to autograph it for me?
I don't know.
Can you get an autograph?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, so tell me more about what you hope to do when you get older.
I want to do basketball and professional gaming because those are my two passions, what I love to do, my two favorite hobbies. So it's just, and you get paid a lot for both. So I'll be able to get a lot of money for each.
Yeah, that'd be great. And you can support me in my old age.
Maybe.
All right. Well, Lincoln, you know what? You told me that one of your goals was that you wanted to keep doing good in school. And I got to tell you, we got to tell all the listeners here that Lincoln has been quite a good student so far. So you're doing really good in school. And tell us about some of the awards you've won. You've won some awards.
Last year, I won the Natural Leader Award and the Dr. Foreman Award.
And what is the Natural Leader Award?
I'm really good at leading things because my job was line leader. So
line leader? What's line leader?
I'm at the front of the line and I lead it.
So exactly what it sounds like.
Yes.
So you mean like when you're lining up to go to class or lining up to go to recess, you're the leader of the line?
Yes.
I see. And then what is the Dr. Foreman Award?
You're doing well. You are following the 10 core values and following what he wanted the kids to be doing.
Okay. And what is the 10 core values?
It's kind of like these like rules, like things they want you to be following and what they want you to be doing in school.
I see. So can you name them?
Yes.
Name them. What are the 10 core values?
Number 1 is appreciation of our national heritage. Number 2, public and private virtue. Number 3, emphasis on mentors and classics. Number 4, scholar-empowered learning. Number 5, fostering creativity and entrepreneurial spirit. Number 6, high standards of academic excellence. Number 7, modeling what we teach. Number 8, abundance mentality. Number 9, building a culture of greatness. Number 10, self-governance, personal responsibility, and accountability.
Wow, and you exhibit all of those, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I should be pretty proud of you then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I am pretty proud of you. You've done a good job. You know, I remember one time I got a phone call, and I won't share the story just for the sake of, well, maybe I will. I don't know how, I don't want to embarrass you too much, but I got a call from a teacher, and the teacher, I'd heard that you were involved. I think you were in the office, or you were going to the office, or something of that nature. And so, of course, my first thought was, oh no, what did Lincoln do? It's like, what did he do? Did he get in trouble? And then your teacher told me the story about how there was a young lady in your class who was being treated really poorly, and Lincoln intervened on her behalf, and some bullies were taken care of via Lincoln Edlow. So real proud of you for doing that, Link.
Mm-hmm.
You proud of yourself for doing that?
It wasn't just me. It was also Clyde did it too. So
yeah, and Clyde's your good friend, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We do almost everything together.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm really proud of you because, you know, sometimes it's really, really hard to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you got to do the right thing even if you're standing alone. Right?
Yep.
And I'm proud of you for doing something that you were probably pretty nervous about, right?
Yes. Because I've never been to the office before.
Right. And you were probably nervous because, you were kind of, you were intervening in something that was pretty bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, but you had the courage to do it because you knew it was the right thing. And I'm really proud of you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, well, what else is there that you think that we need to know about you?
I have a flexible tongue.
You have a flexible tongue?
Yeah.
Show us. What are you talking about?
I can flip my tongue over.
Oh, yeah? Let's see it. That's disgusting.
I can do this. One
Wow.
second.
This is gross.
Well, I'm able to hold it on there for a long period of time.
Wow. Okay. Any other talents I need to know about? You're still doing tongue things. The people on the audio, if they've made it this far, I have no idea what's going on. What are you doing?
A 3-leaf clover.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, fun. Well, what other unique stuff do you have for me there that I don't know about you?
I have with my friends, I just have when I'm with my friends, I have different personalities.
Oh.
So when I'm with my friend Bren, we're just crazy. Because last time we were together, we went to the park and it was raining. We ran around with no shirts on in the rain. We laid on the basketball court. We started doing rain angels with no shoes, just our feet. We started rolling down muddy hills. We jumped on rocks. We climbed trees. We wrestled each other.
Yeah, I remember. Well, okay. And how are you with your friend Clyde?
We're chill.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good. Well, Lincoln, thank you for coming on the Edlow podcast. I want you to know how proud I am of you. You always are, of the four of you, you're always the one that makes everybody laugh. And I couldn't imagine our family without you. And I love you very much. And I'm really excited that you got to be my 25th episode because I know you've been talking about wanting to come on the podcast. So I'm glad we were able to do it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I love you. This has been the Edlow Podcast 25th episode special. We have another one coming up in a couple of days. We got some good ones coming up down the road. So please subscribe. And I love you, Link. I'll talk to you later.
Love you too, Dad.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.